Today's video of the Kanji Trainer, the app for learning the Japanese image characters with memory phrases, is related to the radical for vertical. You will be surprised in how many kanji this radical is used. Let's get started after the intro. I am now asked in the Kanji Trainer for the kanji with the meaning easy or light and the pronunciation kalui or kei. Here in the bottom is the drawing area where I can draw the character with my finger. If I do a wrong stroke, the app tells me how to do it correctly. And by pressing the yellow button, I can get the character drawn. Then, here in the middle, an explanation field pops up. It tells me that this character comprises at the left the character for vehicle and at the right the character for vertical. The component for vehicle can be understood as the view on a card from above. You can see the axle as a vertical line, in the middle the loading area, and at the top and the bottom two horizontal lines, which are actually the wheels. The component for vertical at the right can be considered as a hand and the character for earth. The memory phrase for vertical is, the hand is vertically above the ground. Perhaps you have some difficulties in understanding that the upper part is a hand, but perhaps this image makes it easier. This component shows a hand which reaches out to the upper left, and the bent line in the upper part is considered to be the thumb. Coming now to the memory phrase for easy or light. It is pulling a vehicle by hand over the flat earth, so this is aligned to the vertical, is easy. Once again, pulling a vehicle by hand over the flat earth, so that is aligned vertically, is easy. At the left of the drawing field, we have the radicals which are used in this kanji. The upper one is the radical for vehicle, but let's go to the second one, which is the radical for vertical. I click on it and come to a follow-up page which shows the usages of this radical in the different Joyo kanji. The first entry is the kanji for easy or light, which we just discussed. The second entry has the pronunciation kei, kyo or helu and stands for longitude, to pass or the sutra. Here we have a small arrow downward, and when I press on it I get more information. It is told to me that this kanji is composed by the radical for thread and the radical for vertical. This kanji is derived from a loom where the vertical threads are the longitudinals, and thereby the additional meanings of to pass or sutra were developed. Again, the memory phrase, a thread with a vertical orientation stands for the longitude or the sutra. The next entry has the pronunciation kei and the meaning diameter. It is composed by the radical for to go and vertical. It can be considered as the instructions how to measure the diameter. The memory phrase is, go at a wheel with your hand from the ground vertically upwards to measure the diameter. I am convinced that you will not have any problems in memorizing this kanji after you have learned about its origins. The remaining two characters of this list appear a little bit more difficult, so let me only present the last one to you. It stands for the stalk or stem of a plant and has the pronunciation kuki. It is composed by the component for plant and this component for vertical. The memory phrase for this is, the plant's vertical part is the stem. So plant's vertical part is the stem. Here you can see that the assignment of this radical to mean vertical is not arbitrarily but based on the correct etymological background. Here in the top you have some radicals which are somehow related to the radical for vertical. You can switch them on or off and the corresponding kanji are added or removed from the list as below. Or you can make a double click and change to that radical. Now I do that double click on the third item and I come to the radical for hand and see all kanji which are using this kind of hand. The first entry has the meaning friend and the pronunciation tomo, like tomodachi, and it is composed by twice the character for hand. The memory phrase for friend is, they shake hands because they are friends. So two hands in combination means friend. The second entry means easy or light, which we already discussed. The third one has the pronunciation toru or shu and the meaning to take or to hold. It is composed by the character for ear and hand, with the memory phrase, take his ear with your hand to hold him. Once again, take his ear with your hand to hold him. Okay guys, I could continue with presenting each single character to you, but it is much better if you do it by yourself in your own individual speed. And I kindly ask you, please use this radical function where you first select one radical and then learn the corresponding kanji in a sequence. Because learning means to combine known stuff with new stuff. And if you do it by using the memory phrases, I am convinced that you will have much better learning success than simply learning the characters stroke by stroke. This app is also available for Chinese and then it is called Kanji Trainer. Please also recommend this app to your friends who either learn Japanese or Chinese. I wish you much fun and success with learning.